All right, what is up, folks? So it is day 5, I think. I don't even know at this point. I'm here in Bali, as you guys have known, or for those who have tuned in. I'm chilling this morning at the Eat, Pray, Love house where I'm staying at. I mentioned Nida. You might have seen her in some of the B-roll. Haven't really introduced her. That's her over there. Jeez. Anyway, yeah, you know, yesterday was kind of just a down day. Hung out, did some shopping with some of the little local stalls. Went out and saw some of the temples, like the water temple and such. I'm chilling. Nita's actually gonna go to some palm reading type of workshop, or palm reading, I don't know, class, I guess. I don't know what it is actually. Okay, soul purification. I'm sorry. I humbly know nothing about any of this. The other thing is that this afternoon she also has another type of water ritual healing. For me, I am actually going to go venture out this afternoon at 3, and I'm going to be going to a cooking class. So I'm not sure I can record yet, but I will most likely either be able to vlog if they allow me, or I'm going to be able to record some of it on my phone. Yeah, right now that's kind of the general plan of the day. So let's get into it. What is up, y'all? So as I mentioned, I'm traveling with Nida, and today is our day where we're off kind of on our own adventures. I kind of mentioned it this morning, but she's doing some, you know, palm readings today and some other I guess water healing ritual. So I decided to kind of go around the Ubud area. This is my 3rd time here, and kind of explore some of the things that I haven't really seen before. So I'm currently at Swat waterfall. It's about 22 minutes from town. Man, do you hear those bugs? This is like cicadas on steroids. But anyways, it's 25 right now, IDR to enter. So not terribly expensive. Just remember the conversion is about 15 to 1 for those who are in the US. But definitely a nice, beautiful walk down to this waterfall. I'm hoping that I can jump in, but yeah, Swat waterfall. If you just put that in, this is the location that will come up. So all right, we have arrived. There's some people already here, but this thing is looking pretty freaking sick. All right, folks, Swati Falls was a great success. I really enjoyed it. There's almost no one here. At one point I had the falls all to myself. I will say that if you have any mobility issues, this location might be a little difficult. Nice paved walkway, really nice, but is a little slippery when wet, and goes all the way down to the river and to the waterfall, just like this. So, but again, highly recommend based on ease of getting here. Relatively low cost to get in. They have drinks here. They have coconut. So if you want to just kind of have a hang, I think they offer food, but I wasn't 100% sure. But overall, great experience. So we're gonna get on going. So let's see what we get into next. All right, folks, we've arrived at our 2nd waterfall of the day. This is Bandong waterfall, just up the road, or I should say down the road from our first one, Swati. So let's see what we're working with down here. Now, I don't know if you can hear me over the noise. This one's a little interesting. It's a bit of a cop-out, but also still something kind of cool. So it is a man-made dam on the upper section that was built on top, I bet, to control the flow of water on top of this natural waterfall. Now, The water is deep enough supposedly to jump in down here. We'll see if I'm actually gonna get in this one. This one costs about 20,000. So what's up, folks? So we are on the phone, stopped out for some lunch. We are at Warung Babi Guling, which has a ton of reviews, over 2,000 reviews. And I got the special mixed platter. So it's got some pork on it. It's got some fried pork bits over here, pork skin. Just the full 9 yards actually here with some white rice. So I'm gonna have this for lunch. I'm excited just because it has so many reviews. So I feel like 2,500 people can't be wrong. So let's crack into this and see how good it is. All right, folks, this food is fire. So freaking good. So cracked into it, yeah. So the fried pork is literally like kind of like a hard fried. It's like battered, and then you have bits of pork here, which I thought initially this might be chicken, but it's silly of me because even the logo here is pork. So this is an all pork meal. So if you do not eat pork, this is not your place to be. Sorry, they're making a smoothie now. Got some blood sausage. I'm not 100% familiar with what this is, but greens and looks like some bits of pork. But it's, man, it's hard to explain how good this is. Yeah, again, 2,000 people weren't wrong. So I'm gonna finish this and then we'll head off to see what our next activity is. What is up, folks? So I'm here outside the local kind of tourist market. It's definitely grown over the years. This street is kind of the one that I remember. There's a couple through town. They've definitely built some of those bigger ones, which you may see some clips of me and Nida walking around through them. They built these 2 giant halls to house more shops. So again, the first couple times I came up to Ubud, those were not there. So I'm sitting outside the market. I ended up needing to buy a few things for friends and family, gifts, birthday presents and such. So I ended up buying a bunch of different things, generally in the batik print. Batik is like something that, from my understanding, is a fabric that is local to Bali or print. Some of the things are obviously factory made, some of the things are handmade. So the rule of thumb around bartering in general, and most of the time in Southeast Asia, is they offer 100% or their highest, and you usually come down 40 to 50. So you offer them 40% of that, and then you end up haggling back between 50 and, I guess roughly 80%. Lucky enough for me right now in my life, I feel pretty secure. I am bartering, I am haggling, but I am not doing it as extreme as I could, or maybe I should. At the end of the day, we all got to make a buck. So generally I'm paying about between 100 to 250 for a button up in batik print. And that goes between roughly about $16 at the high end, and at the low end I'm paying probably like $750. So it depends what I'm buying or how many I'm buying on that. Usually if I buy one off from a shop, I do pay the higher end between 200, which is like $9.96, and about, a little roughly under about $15 on the high end. I did buy a couple table runners, and I did get those down to about 150 a piece, and I bought 3 at one time for an estimated cost of about $28. So that just gives you an idea. My opinion is I want to haggle, I want a good price, but I also know that people are out here grinding and making a living, and I'm very blessed to be in a secure position. So if this was a much longer trip than 3 weeks, I would haggle much harder, but right now it is within the budget, and I knew that I would kind of be approaching it this way. So I just wanted to give you some thoughts and some understanding on how the bartering process works here in Bali, most of Southeast Asia. But yeah, right now we're going to head over to Nomad Restaurant, and that is where I'm going to get picked up for my cooking class.
Gede means big. big sauce. With the many ingredients. This is around 17 ingredients. Yeah, from this sauce today, we will use for making curry.
These small ones?
Perfect, man.
To be on the vlog?
Yeah, I have a little channel I run, something crazy.
Swap, no problem. Yeah, no problem. We just roast 50 gram palm sugar and 2 cups of water boiling. This is more, this is for the 6%. And this banana, this is our plantain banana. In Philippines, you call it.
That's a lot.
Bumbu, lime, chili.
If you can't already tell, I had an amazing time at this cooking class. I ended up putting the information in the beginning of the cooking section just because I loved it so much. We ended up preparing all of this food as a class together in an outdoor kitchen and ended up having a sit-down meal as a group to enjoy the fruits of our labor at the end of the class. All the staff were amazing, and I would definitely recommend this cooking class for somebody who wants to have a bit of a community-based cooking experience. Thank you again for coming along for the journey. Thank you for those who have subscribed and those who have followed. Again, my name is Zach Jones. This is Long Way to Go, and I will see you in the next video.